Come halftime right now.
Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system.
All right,
keeps
Tyler,
our
we're going to go on
revenue
about
local.
15
It's just a great
seconds
benefit
here.
to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Tobin. Customers can call their refills in, and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the different
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Potter County football is on the air as we begin a brand new season of Potter County athletics. And we're here in Gettysburg, South Dakota, getting ready for the opening game of the season against the Potter County Battlers and the Hardin County Bison Ranchers. And it is that time of year again. We're ready for opening weekend. It's always a pretty special time of year in small town South Dakota. I'm Mike Hobart, along with Tyler Ulrich, doing some color for us tonight, and we're glad to be with you. First and foremost, if you're tuning in tonight, waiting to hear the incomparable Warren LeBeau, don't panic. Warren will be back with you next week for homecoming here in Gettysburg when we have the Warner Monarchs coming to town. Warren has he's got a family commitment tonight. He's doing some sponsoring for confirmation down in Sioux Falls tomorrow morning, so he is going to be on the road today. So we're without Warren, but we're glad to have Tyler Ulrich with us. And Tyler, I guess to get us started, what are you looking forward to here in a brand new season of Battler football?
Oh, Mike, like you said, it's a special time of year. Everybody kind of waits for this first game of the year. Beautiful weather. Okay. Yeah, just glad to have me up here. Get the best seat in the house.
Absolutely. And so as we're getting ready for game time at 6:30, a little bit earlier start time tonight because the long drive for our visitors this evening, the Hardin County Bison Ranchers. It is about a 3.5-hour drive for the Ranchers to get here from Buffalo, so a little bit earlier start time. And before we get too far into our broadcast, we would be remiss if we didn't point out the one significant difference here as we begin a brand new season, and that, of course, is the absence of longtime coach Vern Smith. And I did want to take a few moments just to acknowledge that, and I discussed with the Hoven AD, Joni Albert, today just exactly when the last time was that we did start a football season without Coach Smith. And Coach, he started coaching back in 1987. So 1987, the last time we began a Battler season without Coach. He was an assistant up until 2002 and 2003 and was head coach right up until last year. So unfortunately, as many of you know, we lost Coach Smith over the winter, and so it is a sad day just not seeing Coach. In fact, I was here earlier today, showed up, brought the boys down on the bus, and you just expect to see Coach in his trademark khaki shorts and his Battler polo, and it was different this year without seeing Coach. So we're definitely thinking of Vern and of the family today as we begin this. It's definitely not the same without him.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready to begin here in just about 10 minutes, and of course it's a brand new season for the Battlers, which of course, if you remember last season, we did have a pretty remarkable run through the playoffs. It wasn't quite as successful a regular season as I'm sure the boys wanted, but if you were able to make it to some playoff games last year, the boys went down to Del Rapids and beat a good Del Rapids St. Mary's team, moved on to the second round, and defeated Corsica Stickney before finally falling in the semifinal to arch rival Falkton, which of course left a little bit of a bad taste in the mouth of the coaches and the players here. And a little bit of added motivation here as we start season 2. Of course, we did lose 3 seniors last year that played a huge role in the offense for Potter County. We lost Chance Smith, Carter Lukens, and Ryder Falkenhagen. And so for Coach Kuzer and Coach Scott, that's going to be job number 1, is trying to figure out how you fill those holes. So, Tyler, what do you think? If you're coaching this team, how do you go about trying to replace that offense?
You got to look at every season, right? They had a special run last year toward the end there. Like I said, missing that big championship game by 1 shot there. But you got to look at a new season as a new story, right? Come in and you got guys that are coming into their senior roles. You got younger guys that are moving up, going to get more playing time. Expectations. Just kind of go out there, give it your all here at first game of the year.
Absolutely, and it is. It's you miss the guys that aren't here, but you do look at the opportunity for some of the new players, younger players that are going to get a chance to see the field where maybe they haven't as much in the first few years or last couple of years, and so it is a new opportunity. As far as our opponents here this evening for the Hardin County Bison Ranchers, and I'll give the classic Jeff Fidel, and if you're listening for Jeff tonight, he's of course doing the PA announcing. And so, if you're in the stadium tonight, you'll hear Jeff coming over the PA. But as he always says, if we do struggle with any of the names for the players out of Hardin County, we do apologize. We'll do our best there. But a good run last season for the Ranchers. Very successful regular season. They were 7-1 in the regular season, with their 1 loss being to a very good 9AA Wall Eagles team that went on and lost in the second round of the 9AA playoffs. And so they are returning a lot of players. Now, unfortunately for Hardin County Bison, they did not have a lot of success in the playoffs. They met a good Gregory team in the first round and had a quick exit. So, but looking at some of their numbers from last season, they do have a lot of returning players, especially at their skill positions. They have their starting quarterback returning again. He's a junior. Hayden Peel had 17 touchdown passes last year. Their top receiver is a tight end, Nayati Bickerdike. He's going to be back again this year, too. He had 5 of the 17 receiving touchdowns. And then, for Hardin County, it is a running attack first and foremost. Seems like last year their leading rusher was Riley Veal. He's also returning as a senior this year. So he had 22 rushing touchdowns. And, when we look at rushing yards, he was averaging 171 yards a game. So I'm assuming if you're Coach Kuzer, you're Coach Scott, he's the guy that you really plan to stop.
Yeah, he's going to be a key component here tonight.
So let's take a look at our starting lineups. We're getting closer to game time here, and so we'll start with the visitors from Hardin County. We have starting offenses for both teams, is what we've been given up here, and so we'll run through those quickly. Starting first off for Hardin County Bison, we have number 1, a wide receiver, Caden Green. He's a 5'9", 160-pound senior. Starting at fullback, we have number 2, Sean Glines. He's a 5'7", 140-pound junior. Starting at quarterback, as we mentioned, it is Hayden Peel. He's going to wear number 8 tonight. He's a 6'1" junior, 165 pounds. Riley Veal is the running back, number 9. He's 6 foot, 210 pounds, and a senior. On the line, we're going to have at center Lincoln Wickerstrom. He's wearing number 19, 165 pounds, 5'9" junior. The tight end for Hardin County is going to be Evan Meyer. He's wearing number 21. He is 6'2" and 180 pounds, a senior. At our guards, you have Eugenio Martinez. He is 5'9", 160 pounds, senior. He's at one guard. At the other guard, we have number 27, Colt Coprin. He is 6'2", 200 pounds, and a senior. And at the other tight end, we mentioned him earlier, the top receiver returning last year for the Ranchers, number 40, Nayati Bickerdike. He is 6'1", 200 pounds, and a senior. So a lot of experience on this team, a lot of seniors when you hear that starting lineup. And now for the Battlers, some familiar names for sure, but we do have a couple of names that maybe you didn't hear called quite as often last year. And it all starts with the quarterback on offense. That's going to be number 2, Landon Larson. He's a senior, 6'3", 161 pounds. At tailback this year, replacing that load carried by Carter Lukens and Ryder Falkenhagen, we're going to have Jet Simon. Jet's wearing number 4. He is 6 foot, 170 pounds and a senior. Ethan Johnson is going to be starting at wingback. He's wearing number 16, 5'7", 132 pounds. He's a senior. Starting at fullback tonight for the Battlers, number 22, Tanner Vandervorst. He is 168 pounds, 5'8", a senior. 2 tight ends for the Battlers. One is Jack Simon. Jack coming up as a freshman this year, so he's the youngest player in the starting lineup for Potter County. Number 23, 6'2", 182 pounds as a freshman. The other tight end is a junior, number 25, Xavier Hobart. He's 182 pounds and 6'1". He is a junior. On the line, we have Jackson Krause starting at center. He's a senior. He's 5'11", 210 pounds. We're number 36. Number 37 is Joe Stanley. He's a guard, 5'10", 208 pounds, a junior. And at our other guard this evening, we've got number 45, Sage Herman. He's 5'11", 247 pounds, and a junior. So again, a couple new names there, maybe in some positions. Of course, Tanner Vandervoort starting at fullback. That was Chance Smith's position last year. Ethan Johnson at the wingback. Again, more Ryder Falkenhagen spot, and Jet Simon as the tailback there. So those are probably the 3 guys, if you're looking last year to this year, guys that played, but maybe not necessarily these positions or not as frequently. So we're getting ready for starting lineups on the field here, so you can probably hear Jeff Adele in the background. We're going to take a quick break here, get some ads, and then we'll come back just in time for our national anthem.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Astro varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the Battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
At Plains Commerce Bank, our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, agribusiness banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. We are just getting ready for kickoff here. We just finished the starting lineups, getting ready for the national anthem as we begin yet another season of Potter County Battler football. Beautiful night here, a little on the steamy side, a little muggy out here, but we got some cloud cover, a little bit of a breeze, so it's pretty comfortable for game one. So we're going to line up here for national anthem in just a moment. So we'll step aside for that.
Remove all head cover as we pay honor to America with the singing of the national anthem by Izzy Michelson. We remind you that proper respect is to stand at attention and place your right hand over your heart. Veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Izzy. Well done.
Wonderful job by Izzy Michelson with our national anthem this evening, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Getting ready for our coin toss, bring the captains out here. And so, Tyler, just when you start a new season like this, when you're a head coach, what's your message to the team in a game like this? You know, first game of the year, some jitters there. What are you looking for as a head coach tonight?
Right, just like you said, the jitters, the excitement, the hard work you put in here in the past couple weeks. Working hard in the heat, practices, getting ready. Just execute, do what you're doing in practice, and give it your all here.
Yeah, and I know I did talk to Coach Kuzer last week, and that's one thing he was concerned about if it was a warm night, and it is. It's not as hot as it could be, but last week when they were beginning practice, they started practice on the 12th, so I guess a couple weeks ago, that was something that he was a little bit concerned. It was cool, you're right. And so he was a little concerned that if we did have a hot night, that, and of course, cramping is always a concern just because it's warm and you haven't been in a game situation like this. And yeah, you push yourself in practice, but it's not quite the same as a game. So we'll see something to keep an eye on for both teams for sure as the game goes on. And we're just getting the coin toss right now. Let's see if we can figure out where we're going.
Here we go. We got the indication coming. Looks like Harding County is going to.
Harding County is going to receive the kick.
Harding County will receive the opening kickoff.
All right, here we go.
So we'll have the Battlers on defense first. Again, we did not get defensive starters for the Battlers, so I'll try to call out some names as we see them here.
It was thought that a 50-50 raffle would be a fun way to raise some money. So if you'd like
And if you're just joining us again, if you're expecting to hear the incomparable Warren LeBeau, he's away from the mic tonight. He'll be back with us next week. And so I'm Mike Hobart tonight, filling in with Tyler Ulrich. Had to bring in some talent, and so Tyler was gracious enough to join us this evening. And what better place to be than in the press box on a nice night, getting ready for some Friday Night Lights.
Yep, you said it. Friday Night Lights, first game of the season. Can't beat it.
We'll learn here who the Battler kicker is this year. We don't have that in our starting lineup. And it is Jackson Krause. And Jackson's done some kicking before for the Battlers. So.
Back deep are number 1, Caden Green.
Time of the year. It'll be over before you know it. It's a balmy 83 degrees outside.
And number 21, Evan Meyer.
And by the time we're done, we'll all be wearing jackets. Again, Hardin County in town tonight to take on the Potter.
Jackson Krause has a hand in the air, taking steps towards the ball, and we are underway. A squib kick. It looks like it's going to be taken by an up man there. For Hardin County, he's getting to the middle of the field. Ball's on the ground. I don't know if they're going to call him down, it looks. That was number 2 for the Ranchers. That was Sean Glines, starting fullback, picked it up. Ball did hit the ground, but the referees say that he was down by contact. So looks like the Ranchers are going to take over about the 37-yard line. So good starting field position here for Hardin County. Some of the names that I can see out there on the line, looks like we've got number 36, we've got Jackson Krause out there in the middle line. Ethan Johnson's out there as a corner. Tanner Vandervorst as a linebacker. Number 37 we got out there, that's Joe Stanley. He's a interior lineman there too. I've got a light pole in my way here, so I can't quite see the line of scrimmage, but snap is to Peel. He's going to pitch it off to the right. It's going to be a halfback pass. Wide open down the field is number 1. That is Caden Green for Hardin County, and a trick play right out of the chute, and that's going to lead to a touchdown for Hardin County. So that is going to be a halfback pass. Ball was on the 37-yard line. The quarterback, Peel, just pitched it to the right, and then the running back just tossed it down the field, and Green was wide open. So that is, if my math is correct, that's going to be a 63-yard touchdown pass on the first play from scrimmage.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
oh, was it Peel?
Yeah, I think that was a touchdown by Green. Yep.
Okay, so Peel received the toss on that one. 2-point conversion. We have number 1 with the ball. That's Green again, and he is going to be stopped short.
Extra points are no good.
So no conversion on the 2-point attempt. So it's going to be an early 6-0 lead for Hardin County as we get ready for the Battlers to take over. So. Tyler, what did you see there on that?
Right out of the gate, the trick play, like you said, he was wide open down the field,
and so the pass there was from Peel, and that's going to go to number 1. That's Caden Green, and we'll see how resilient the Battler defense is as we get set up for that. We're going to take a quick break, time for an ad, and then we'll come right back.
Out here, you.
Welcome back here once again, Gettysburg, South Dakota. As we take a look at the Potter County Battlers starting lineup, we're number 2.
Nope, Chase Ferrulli. Chase Ferrulli is 18, right?
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart along with Tyler Ulrich. We are just underway here in Gettysburg. First play from scrimmage was a 63-yard touchdown pass.
15 seconds off the clock.
15 seconds. That's a punch in the gut right away. We'll see how the Battlers respond. We have Ethan Johnson deep. He fumbles the the kick, picks it back up. He's going to make his way across the 25-yard line. He's going to get to about the 28-yard line, and that's where the Battlers will take over.
1st and 10 for the Battlers. Call it the 29, 1st and 10.
29-yard line is where we're gonna start, and so we'll see. Of course, the temptation here too. You don't need to get it all back in one play, so stick with your game plan and don't let the game dictate your actions here. There's a lot of time. Larson's going to hand off up the middle. That's going to go to, I believe that's Vandervorst getting the ball. No, that's going to be Jed Simon on the carry. He's going to have about a yard, maybe 2.
Picks up 4 yards to the 33.
Looks like tackled there by Veal, number 9.
Oh, you got a little more. Yeah, you got about 4 yards there. So Veal on the tackle. So a good positive gain on 1st down. So we'll give Jet 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 for Potter County. Larson under center. Wishbone formation. He's going to go right, little option play. He's going to pitch it to Jet Simon. He's fighting for a 1st down. He's going to be a little bit short, maybe a couple yards short.
And Larson's pass is complete to Jet Simon. He was stopped at the 39.
They're going to give him.
They're going to give him the 1st down.
5 yards, close to a 1st down. It is going to be a 1st down for Potter County. So the first down of the evening for the Battlers, and a good start. A couple plays on offense, just a little bit of a forward pass on the option play. So we'll give those yards to Larson on the pass. Handoff here is Jet Simon. He's going to make his way up the middle.
Pushing, running hard.
And again, this is a new position for Jet. He's not been the primary tailback before, so you're absolutely right. He is running hard. Another good positive gain. You're going to give him about 5 yards there for Jet. So call it 2nd down and 5, just shy of the 45-yard line for Potter County. And I know I was talking to Jeff Adele before the game, and when you're going through the lineup for Harding County, not a ton of size. I mean, they don't have, really big, heavy guys out there, but they look pretty athletic and they can move to the ball.
Right, kind of like we said, there's some experience there, a lot of seniors out there.
Wishbone again. Larson's going to take the pitch this time to Johnson. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of, I want to say, maybe 3 yards there.
He is stopped for a loss by Lincoln Wickstrom. Ball back at the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 11.
39. He just lost 1 there, so we'll call it loss of a yard. 3rd down, 11. So you got 3rd and long. You want to stay out of these positions. This is the first, what you would call passing situation. So we'll see if Larson puts it in the air for the first time. He's going to be out the shotgun. Looks like he's got Johnson to his right. Passes to the right. That's number 18. That's Ferrulli. He's going to make his way back to the 45, across the 45 to the 46. He's going to be short of the 1st down, but a pretty good gain there. That's Chase Ferrulli. He's a freshman.
And Larson's pass complete to Chase Ferrulli.
I think this is going to be a position right here. You got about 4 yards to a 1st down.
That's up 4th down and 4.
It's not the one you want if you're Coach Kuser,
yeah.
right?
It's right on that line. It does look like they will go for it.
Yeah, I mean, especially the way Harding County started. You don't want to punt it back here if you don't have to, but it looks like they are in punt formation.
Punt it. Yep.
Oh, snaps on the ground. Krause is going to have to chase it. He does pick it up, tries to punt it away. He's going to be tackled. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a big loss on the play. Good starting field position here for the Ranchers.
It will be Harding County Bison's ball on the 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
So with that, we'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the score: Harding County 6 and Potter County 0.
To keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back. I wish I had better news. Quick start back there. A handoff was to Riley Peel again, and this time, unfortunately, it's another one-play drive for Harding County as he's going to find the end zone on a run to the right side. So that was Riley Veal with the touchdown there, and so now we're going to set up for 2 points again. Peel is going to take the ball in the shotgun. We have our first penalty of the evening.
False start.
False start on Harding County Bison Ranchers.
So we'll back it up 5. So a tough start for Potter County. 2 touchdowns on 2 plays for the Ranchers, and so here they set up for a 2-point conversion. Score is 12-0 right now. It is Peel out of the shotgun. Blitz coming by number 22. That's Vandervorst. Pitch is to number 9. That's Veal. And he does get in. From my vantage point, I have to lean forward to see if he gets into the corner or not. He does get in. And so that is a 2-point conversion. So that's going to make the score Harding County 14 and Potter County 0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
And Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich, and the Battlers getting ready to receive. To kick for Harding County, that's number 45. That's Braden Grimes. Again, 2 scores on 2 plays for Harding County.
Right. This is going to be an important offensive here. You know, settle in, get the jitters. We've seen some loose balls, some errors.
Deep is Ferrulli. He's going to take the kick. He's out across the 30, 35, 40-yard line. He's going to be tackled there at about the 43-yard line. So a good return for the freshman. Looked like tackle on the play was Josh Cook, a 5'8 senior. And so good field position here for Potter County, and that does put some pressure on it. And you do have to be careful, too, especially with a younger team, not to lose some confidence here and let this really snowball on you.
First quarter, again, 14-0 the score in favor of Harding County. Last series, a lot of power moves.
Battlers are going to line up. They're at the 37-yard line. Larson under center, wishbone formation. Handoff is going to be to Jet Simon. He's going to break a couple tackles. He's going to get across the 50.
Again, another good run.
I'm going to say about 9 yards on that carry for Jet.
And so far, that's been the go-to here, Jet Simon here and out of the backfield.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, probably the nicest surprise so far for the Battlers. The bright spot for him has been the play of Jet Simon out of the backfield. He's had positive yards every time he's touched it. Call it second down, maybe yard and a half. Wishbone formation, again, that seems to be the preference for Coach Kuzer out of the gate. Larson under center. This time he's going to give it to, I don't know if that's Ferrulli or John. That's Ethan Johnson. He's going to be tackled right about the line of scrimmage.
Ethan Johnson stopped for no gain.
Tackle there by number 19, Lincoln Wickstrom.
So a third down, and again, this is a big situation for Potter County with the quick scores for Harding County, the punt for the attempted punt for the Battlers. This is one you really want to pick up without having to worry about trying to convert a fourth down. Larson under center, wishbone formation. This is going to be a pitch. That's to Johnson again. He's going to be met in the backfield. Look like number 40. Yeah.
Number 40.
Bickerdike. Yeah, he shot that gap, got in the backfield, and Johnson didn't have much of a chance there. And boy, this puts you in a tough situation now.
Naomi Bickerdike on the stop. 4th down and 8.
So it's going to be 4th down and 8. That's a loss of about 6 yards on the play.
Jackson Krause.
It is going to be punt formation, so we'll see. Looks like number 23 is the long snapper.
Back to receive the punt, Caden Green.
Jack Simon. So Jack Simon going to snap it back to Jackson Krause. Krause gets it away. Bouncing kick going to be taken. No, he's not going to take it. Fair catch. He's going to let it roll. That's going to go down to about the 16-yard line. So not the sustained drive you're hoping for if you're the Battlers, but at least you're pinning Hardin County deep, and you hope here. I know you made the comment a minute ago. You haven't really had a chance to mark any tackles yet for the Battlers. So and it seems simple, but even just something is getting that first stop and how big that is right now.
Right. Yep. Lock in and show them what you got on defense here.
Shotgun formation. Looks like Peel is going to take the snap. He's going to hand off up the middle. That's going to be Veal. Riley Veal breaking tackles. He's going to get himself. It's hard to tell from this. I want to say about 6 yards there, maybe.
Tackled by number 4.
Jet Simon in on the stop.
20 to the 23. 2nd and 3.
So that's going to be 7 yards for Veal. So again, the stop made. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3 for Hardin County. We're going to see him under center this time. Run to the left side. That's going to be Veal again. He's going to pick up the first down.
Veal again on the carry.
Running off tackle there.
Lane Stewie on the stop.
Give him 6 yards. That's going to be a first down.
29-yard line. 1st and 10.
So again, no surprise what Hardin County wants to do. We're seeing a lot of number 8, a lot of number 9.
Yeah. Senior and a junior. Yep.
And experience. I mean, the players that had a lot of success last year on a team that was good. 4-man front for Potter County. Shotgun. Pressure from the backside. That's number 23. Jack Simon with the strip, going to be picked up by number 40 for Hardin County. That is going to be Bickerdike, but
Ball came loose, was picked up by number 40.
A good strip in the backfield, and unfortunately it kind of landed right back to Hardin County.
Yeah, fortunate bounce for the Ranchers, but really the first positive play we've seen on defense for Potter County tonight.
Excuse me, not out of bounds. So it's up 2nd down.
So the freshman, Jack Simon, playing on the right end over there, got around the outside, pressured from the backside of the quarterback, caused the strip, but like you said, just went right to Bickerdike. So we're looking at 2nd down, about 12. Under center is Peel. He's going to hand off Veal. He's got some room to the left side. Block there. He's back across the 40-yard line. So
he's going to be stopped short
of
like,
the 40-yard line. So another healthy gain there for
35 to the 38-yard line.
For Veal.
3rd down and 2.
Going to give him 12 yards to the 38.
Going to be coming up to the line here, 3rd and short.
Well blocked on the left side. They're not, with the exception of the trick play, they're not really stretching to the sidelines all that much. They're off tackle, they're up the middle, and they've been able to block it well enough.
Yeah.
Really big play here. And something that the Ranchers don't like there, so that's a timeout for head coach Jay Wahman, and so we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back from Gettysburg after this.
Not gonna lie, a little difficult to try to keep track
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers, from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. We have 3:14 to play in the first quarter. 14-0 Hardin County Bison leading the Potter County Battlers. And we've had a couple big plays for the Ranchers so far. If we're just joining us, we're looking at a big third down coming out of a timeout.
Yeah, Potter County needs a stop here.
So we're looking at third down about a yard. It's like kind of a pistol formation here. Fakes the handoff across the middle. Peel, he's got some pressure. Gets it to number 21. That's going to be Meyer, but he's going to be stopped short.
There's a flag on the play.
Dayton Peel's pass is complete to Evan Meyer.
Oh, they're going to get a penalty on Hobart. Xavier Hobart got pressure into the backfield, but they're going to call a horse collar here.
So, referee staff will.
Peel was able to get the pass away, got it to the tight end Meyer, and I think he was going to be stopped short, but the penalty looks like it is going to give Hardin County a first down. They're going to call roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer called against the Potter County Battlers.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
So that moves Hardin County past the 50-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be about the 46-yard line is where they're going to take over now. And, of course, that's a big – first down. Good penetration by Hobart, but couldn't – and I didn't see, I guess, if the hit was late or if it was low.
I was watching the guy down the field, and like you said, good penetration.
Peel's going to pitch to Veal. He's got room right side. He's going to be tripped up by Johnson right across the 40-yard line.
Across the 40-yard line to the 39. Chase Ferrulli in on the stop.
Or 18, yeah, that's Ferrulli on the tackle, not 16.
Brings up second down and 2.
Another gain of 8. So second down, a long 2 here. And so again, a lot of number 8, a lot of number 9. Number 9, the running back Veal getting the ball from quarterback Peel. Peel under center this time. Fullback is Glines. He's going to fake the handoff. Little play action, penetration by Simon. Throw is deep down the left side, and Ferrulli had the best shot at it, but he couldn't quite make the play.
Just through his hands, it looked like.
Pass was intended for Bickerdike, and really the first time that the Ranchers have thrown the ball down the field. Good coverage by Ferrulli. Like I said, he was the one that had the best chance of making a play on that ball.
Third down and 2.
Here we are, Mike, again. A big third down for the Battlers here.
Yeah, and there was some good signs on that play. Definitely penetration in the backfield. The penalty hurt, but we'll see if they can duplicate that, make the play here this time. On the line, we got 36 is Kraus, 37 Stanley, the end Simon and Hobart. We'll see if they can get a push. Oh, nope, that's 45 in the middle. That's going to be Sage Herman. So the Ranchers go the hard count, and second time in a row we see a penalty resulting in a first down.
Encroachment called on the Battlers. That'll be a first down for Hardin County Bison at the 34-yard line.
Another big penalty. So now it's going to be first down for Hardin County. It looks like they are right on the 35-yard line. Snap is to Peel, hands off to Beal. Good good coverage this time. Hobart is there. Looks like Jackson Krause is there. That's probably the shortest carry of the night for Veal.
Stopped after a 1-yard gain.
Looks like Jack Simon got in there.
At the 33-yard line, 2nd down and 9.
So after a rough start, the Potter County defense is stiffening up here for sure. We'll see if they can get a stop, get the Ranchers off the field. 2nd down and 9. Snap is to Peel. It's an option play. He loses it. That's a fumble. It's going to go forward. Oh, they're going to call it a forward pass.
The ruling is an incomplete forward pass by Hayden Peel.
So an option formation. It looked like he was going to try to get it out to Veal, but a good pressure. And I couldn't. Did you see who got a hold of him there, Tyler?
I didn't. I want to say number 25 there. Maybe Hobart got around on the backside.
Yeah, and so we're seeing good penetration from the ends, especially Hobart getting in there a few plays, Jack Simon in on a few plays, and so definitely something to think about for Harding County. They're not quite as comfortable back there as they were to start the game. Snap is to Peel. Handoff this time is to number 1. We're going to get a penalty on the play. Flag is down. That's going to be Green. He makes his way to the left side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds there by Ferrulli. But I think this one's going to be coming back. I think you're right. It is in the position where you're going to see a hold, and that is the early indication.
So I think that's the first penalty on the Ranchers.
It is, and that's the first real negative play we've seen.
Holding is called against the Harding County Bison Ranchers.
So we've seen, all right, take that back. We did have the negative play on the strip from Simon, and so last time we saw him behind the sticks. The Ranchers were able to erase that in one play, so we'll see if the Battlers can keep him back there.
This is going to bring a 3rd down 17 here.
So give the Battler defense some credit. They're making a stand here. Great opportunity, especially with the long down and distance. If they can get a stop here, likely punt situation. Shotgun for Peel. He's got Veal to his left. Handoff is going to be up the middle. Veal has it. He's got room. He's breaking tackles. He is going to be tackled just short of a first down.
Riley Veal, ball carrier.
Number 88 on the tackle there. That's Jensen Zwaber. First time we've called his
30 at the 28-yard line.
Name tonight. And we'll see. Oh, he's got a little bit further to go than I thought.
About 3-4 yards. 4.
But again, just a shotgun handoff to Veal. He just picks his way through the middle. He's a very patient runner.
Yeah. Slipping left to right and up the middle and finds himself a good 15, 16 yards.
And that gain is going to allow the Ranchers to go for this, so a big 4th down. Snap is to Peel. He's going to be hit by Hobart. The pitch is to Veal. He's going to make his way, cutting back to the left side. He's got room. Stiff arm. He's going to put Ferrulli to the ground, and he's going to end up in the end zone.
Pitch to Riley Veal. He takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Harding County Bison Ranchers.
So another big play on the option. Good patience by Peel.
Just like you touched on, patience. He went from the right side of the field to the left side of the field and then
pending the extra point.
Found himself a 35-yard run.
And give the Ranchers credit. That was well blocked and good read by the quarterback. Hobart got good penetration but couldn't prevent the pitch. And now we're going to be lining up for another 2-point conversion. The score is 20-0 in favor of Harding County Bison. Snap handoff up the middle. That's going to be to Veal. He's going to be tripped up, and he is just short. Tanner Vandervorst got a hand to him.
Points are no good. So, with 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So after the score, our new score is Harding County 20 and Potter County 0. We'll be right back after this.
Do you have a
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. Our score is 20-0 right now in favor of the Hardin County Bison Ranchers. Back to kick is number 45, Braden Grimes. Back deep for Potter County is number 18, Ferrulli, number 16, Johnson. There's the whistle. Grimes will step towards the ball and put it in the air. Nice kick. End over end, going to be taken by Ferrulli about the 15-yard line. He's got room up the middle of the field. He's going to push his way across the 40-yard line. So a couple of nice returns for Chase Ferrulli.
Yeah, Potter County's been starting their drives here with decent field position.
It does seem like every time we see him out there, they're right about the same spot of the field. And Ferrulli, as a freshman, he is a good athletic player, has some speed to him, and so one of the explosive weapons that Coach Kuzer is leaning on. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Potter County, right from just inside the 40-yard line.
We're probably going to get about one play here, depending on what goes for the first quarter.
18 seconds remaining in the quarter. Under center is Larson. He's going to hand it off to Jet Simon. He's the deep back there in the eye, not much there.
Number 19.
Jet Simon, the ball carrier.
That would be Wickstrom, and I have called his name on defense for tackles a few times here.
Yeah, about a yard or so, and with that run, that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. And a tough start for Potter County. As we head into the second quarter, the score is Hardin County Bison 20, Potter County 0. We'll be right back after this.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your ultimate pit stop for snacking and fueling before hitting the road. We offer mouth-watering hot stuffed pizza, delicious burgers, crispy chicken, savory potatoes, and year-round soft-serve ice cream. Quench your thirst with our diverse beverage selection. As proud sponsors of Potter County Battlers athletics and events, we're deeply connected to our community. Stay updated on Facebook for promotions and offerings. Swing by JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg to make your pit stop unforgettable. We're excited to serve you.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. We're looking at a 20-0 score here. The Battlers on the wrong side of that.
Yeah,
Hardin County in the lead.
Not the start they wanted. There's still a lot of time in this game.
And if you're Coach Kuzer, that's the message. I mean, it's in the end, it's a 3-score game. You got 3 quarters to play. Defense is heading in the right direction, but we're going to need some points. You need to see some plays on offense. Larson under center. He's going to take the snap, rolling right. He's got Johnson out in front of him. It looks like a designed run for Larson. He's going to get run out of bounds.
Larson carries the ball.
Be a short gain there.
Knocked out of bounds by number 21, Evan Meyer, at the 41-yard line. A loss of 1.
Yeah, they are going to give him a loss of 1.
Okay.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 9. Again, Larson out on the sweep, looking for room, and just couldn't find any. They ushered him right out of bounds. Ball now sits right about the Potter County 41. I formation. Larson under center. The pitch is going to be left side to Jet Simon. He's got room. He's got a hole there. He's going to get across the 45. Good positive gain of about 5 yards, but it is going to bring up 4th down.
45 to the 46-yard line. Correction, they're going to spot at the 45.
And boy, in this point in the game, you almost got to go for it, don't you?
4th down and 5.
Yeah, it's one of those tough decisions. Again, it seems like we've been right here in the middle of the field with these fourth downs.
Yeah, Kraus is back in punt formation.
Kraus
So
in punt formation.
it could be an opportunity for a fake.
His first one was a rough situation as the snap wasn't any good.
The punt is away. Nice punt by
Nobody-
Kraus.
nobody
Nobody
back.
deep. Again, Harding County, they weren't buying it.
That's a very nice ball.
Very nice. That's going to put him inside the 10. From this vantage point, I would say, what, about 7 maybe?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm just hearing there. 50 yards on the punt. That's
on the tape, that's going to be 50 yards for Jackson Kraus, and he's had a couple of nice kicks. Problem on the first punt there on the snap, got away from him, but he's had 2 really nice punts since. And boy, if you're the Battlers here, nothing would be nicer than a turnover to change the field, give yourself some good starting field position. And we've seen them close a couple times, so.
Right, and you come off a great punt like that, you get a little more oomph back in your step there and see what you can do on defense here.
And it is going to test the character of this team a little bit. You know, you fall down early, it's easy to kind of hang your head, but we'll see if they can make some plays here. Handoff is going to be to Veal. Got Sage Herman hanging off of his back, and you're not going to go very far that way.
Riley Veal, the ball carrier.
So Veal does
15, spot at the 14-yard line. Sage Herman on the stop.
get it out to the 14-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 6. Or they're going to give him 8, sorry. And, you know, it does have to be frustrating if you're the Battlers. There's no real secret to what Harding County wants to do. They just can't seem to stop Mr. Veal right now. Peels in the shotgun. He's got Veal to his left. Fakes the handoff. Throw to the left. That's going to be Bickerdike. Number 12 is out there. Or is that 12?
32.
32, that is. Who's number 32?
Lane Stewie there with the shoestring tackle there.
Well, that
stopped him from a big play.
That's pretty impressive for Lane Stewie, who Lane Stewie is weighing in at about 134 pounds, and he's grabbing the shoestrings of a 200-pound Bickerdike there. So well done for Mr. Stewie to keep that from being a bigger play, but it is going to result in a first down for Harding County.
9:54 to go here in the first.
Peel's going to be kind of a pistol formation there. He's got Veal behind him. Handoff is going to go to inside number 6 this time. He's going to work his way back out. He's got room. He's down the sideline. He's to the 30, 25, 20, giving chases for Ruley, but it doesn't look like he's going to catch him. That's going to be a touchdown for the Ranchers. That's number 6, Redmond Meyer, with his first carry of the game. 78-yard touchdown
cut
run.
back to the short side of the field and put on the Jets.
Because when you're pounding with number 9 there, why not give it to somebody that hasn't touched the ball yet and release him for a 72-yard touchdown run? That makes our score 26-0 Harding County with 9:32 to play in the second quarter.
So if they go for the 2-point conversion.
We're going to see Peel under center. Veal is the deep back. Man in motion to the right. That's Green. Rolling right side. The throw is going to be to Green. It's going to be out of his reach and incomplete. So the Battlers have had pretty good luck stopping the 2-point conversions. It's the touchdowns that we have to prevent. So with 9:32 to go in the second quarter, you score 26-0 in favor of Harding County. We'll be right back after this.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Rogue. 9:32 to play in the second quarter. Your score: Hardin County Bison 26, and the Potter County Battlers yet to crack the scoreboard.
You know, some big plays here, Mike. They stop them on 8-9 yard runs, but give up some first downs there, and then it seems like the Ranchers keep finding their way into the end zone on a big play.
For the Battlers, number 4,
And absolutely a lot of skill at the those skill positions with your quarterback, tailback, and then when you can turn around and hand it off to Redmond Meyer, who's coming in a sophomore. He broke that last run at 78 yards. So when you have those kinds of weapons at your disposal, you're going to be hard to stop. It is going to be Grimes set to kick. Jet Simon is back to return this time. He's along with Ferruli. Jet Simon is going to take it at about the 16, 17-yard line. He's running left side. He's got some room, get to the sideline. He's going to go down right up just shy of the 40-yard line.
About the 17, brings it out past the 35, close to the 40. Here's the ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line.
Jet there shown this first half. It doesn't take just one guy to take him down.
Yeah, and Jet is he's a big strong kid, and I know he and Jack both. I mean, they put in their time in the weight room. They put in the work, and it shows because you're absolutely right. You're not gonna tackle either one of those guys one-on-one very easily. So we're going to have Larson out of the shotgun here to start. Looks like he's got Vandervorst to his right. I have the light pole in front of me again. So I got Johnson in motion. He's going to get the handoff up the middle, short gain that time for Ethan Johnson.
Ethan Johnson, the ball carrier, gets it to the 40-yard line.
Tackled there by Veal.
And with Johnson, he definitely gives you the speed. Not quite as big or strong a runner, but he's had a hard time getting going. Hasn't had a whole lot of room so far tonight. It's going to bring up second down and long, 2nd and 9. Haven't seen too much in the air just yet from Larson.
No, they swept him out once, and I thought it was going to be a pass play, but he got pushed out of bounds there.
And actually, the one pass that I do have written down wasn't intended to be a pass. As we say that, he's going to roll right. He is going to look to throw. He's got Simon out there. It's on the money. Nice throw for Landon. Oh, they're going to say it's incomplete.
Landon Larson's pass is incomplete.
Boy, it looked like Simon had that when he went to the ground. In fact, I was thinking he even took a couple of steps, but the referee on the near side is going to say that pass is incomplete. Boy, nice looking throw for Larson, though.
Excuse me, 3rd down and 9.
So that's going to make it 3rd and 9, and you know, maybe a crack in the armor there a little bit when you can see the room that Simon had.
The space he had there, and the nice pass by Larson that maybe coming up in the playbook a little bit more.
Well, and even looking 3rd and long, you might be looking for something similar here, and that's a tough pass for a quarterback too. You got to put a little touch on it, drop it over the linebackers there. He did perfectly, just couldn't hang on going to the ground. Larson's going to be out of the shotgun here. He's got Johnson coming right in motion. He's going to be back to pass again. Ball's up in the air. This is going to be intended for Jack Simon. He's going to overthrow him. Intended for Simon right about the 20-yard line.
He had a few steps on his defender there, just a touch over his head.
Yeah, and you have a younger receiver there too, and so Larson's pass was more towards the center of the field, and I don't know if that's where the route was supposed to go or if he just put a little bit too much air and the freshman couldn't get to it. But you're right, definitely one-on-one coverage. There was some room there. That's going to bring up 4th and long, 4th and 8. We're going to see Jackson Krause back to punt again. He's had a couple nice ones. Snap is high, pressure, but he gets it away. Kind of a spinning kick. That's going to go to the left side, out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it.
About 29-yard line?
Yeah, about the 29, just shy. Just shy of the 30.
30-yard line.
And that's where the Ranchers are going to take over. We have 8:22 to play in the second quarter.
Ball spot right at 30, 1st and 10.
Your score 26-0 in favor of Hardin County Bison. Not as much of a break for your defense as you're hoping there. We see a few hands-on hips out there, and we talked about that earlier, the heat and the conditioning. It's going to be a challenge for these guys. We see 62 Philip Hamburger off the field late. Peel out of the shotgun. He's going to pitch it to Peel. Flag on the play. Might be an illegal formation. I think Harding County kind of knew.
It's kind of jogging to the side.
I think that flag was thrown in front of Veal. He kind of knew it was probably going to be on them, so he figured, well, why take a hit on this play? He just kind of jogged over and laid down and said, well, we'll live to fight another day. They're going to call an illegal shift. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Come back to the 25-yard line. First down and 25. First and 15, excuse me. First down 15 at the 25.
First down 15 from the 25-yard line. And again, when we've seen situations like this with the Ranchers behind the sticks, the Battlers haven't been able to keep them there. A couple of costly penalties and some big runs. Still not too much in the air for Harding County.
I was just going to say that it's been Veal and a couple of the running backs there. Outside of that trick play, it's been 1 or 2 passes maybe.
Yeah, well, when you have runs of 20 plus, 30 plus, and 70 plus, I guess you don't have much call to put it in the air. Snap is low, handled by Peel. He's going to give it to Peel he's running left side. Missed tackle there. He's going to make his way to the outside. Still on his feet. He's going to get across the 40 by the time he gets to the ground.
Another flag on the play here.
Gets it outside the 40 to the 41, but there is a flag on the play.
And we'll see what they're going to call here. Hobart had a shot at him in the backfield. Couldn't make the tackle.
What's that?
I haven't seen a preliminary indication.
Yeah, I can tell that. You guys need anything? I'm good, thank you. Pastor Jeff, you need anything?
No. You go to the bathroom for me if you like.
No. I'm not going to announce for you.
It is going to be a hold.
Holding called against the Harding County Bison Ranchers.
Well, that's going to push them back even further there, and
yeah, spot of the foul. I don't know that they're going to lose a whole lot from where they were. Looks about maybe 3 yards.
2-yard line.
So it wasn't on the initial contact. It must have been when he got to the sideline. Somebody was holding there, and the Harding County bench is obstructing there, so I couldn't quite see who that was. But a couple penalties on this drive for the Ranchers. Peel under center this time. He's going to fake the handoff, looking to throw down the field. Ferrulli there gets a hand on it, and boy, it just about went right into the hands of the receiver.
Hayden Peel's pass is incomplete.
Cluster of red and white in the middle of the field there.
Yeah, it was
intended for Caden Green.
It was up for grabs. Ferrulli, in fact, when that ball went in the air, I thought he almost looked like he was making a break on the ball. He did get a hand to it. And I believe the receiver there, did you catch a number? I think it was Glines.
I think it was.
Glines listed as a fullback, but he does do some receiving. In fact, he's wide to the near side on this play. Shotgun again for Peel. Veal to his right, he's going to give this time. Penetration in the backfield, but they can't make the tackle. Still on his feet, gets to the outside. Still on his feet. They couldn't push him out of bounds. He's going to make his way across the 40-yard line, and finally Johnson and Ferrulli together are going to be able to bring him down. But, boy, tough running. It looked for all the world that they were either going to get him to the ground or push him out of bounds, and all of a sudden he came right out of there.
From our view up here, it looked like he had to have been about a step away from being on the sideline. And he worked his way to the middle for a first.
And we are going to get a timeout from Coach Kuzer. That's their first time out of the game, so we'll take a timeout with them. Your score 26-0 in favor of Harding County Bison.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Our score with 6:51 to play in the second quarter. Harding County Bison is 26 on the board, 0 so far for your Battlers. And we're looking at a 1st and 10 for Harding County right about the 41-yard line. So that tough run for Veal was enough for a first down. And now we're going to get a pre-snap penalty, looks like, against the Battlers. It is going to be encroachment against number 23. That is Jack Simon.
1st and 5.
So penalties on both sides here. That's going to bring up 1st and 5 now for the Ranchers. Two receivers wide, shotgun snap. That's going to be thrown out to the right side, intended for Green. Good coverage there by number 16, Johnson. Gets a hand to it. A little late getting his head around, but he was able to break up the pass.
Broken up by
Quick release there by Peel.
And we're starting to see both sides open it up a little bit with the passing game. With that incompletion, the clock stops at 6:47, 2nd down and 5. We're going to see an I formation here for Harding County with Peel under center. Handoff is to Veal. He's got room on the right side, well blocked. He's got one man to get to the outside. He's not quite going to get there. Still on his feet. He's going to get down to just about the 30-yard line before they get him to the ground. Finally, Jet Simon gets the
inside the 35 to the 32.
The tackle.
1st and 10.
So another long run for Veal. So that's going to be another first down for Harding County. Back to the shotgun for Peel. He's got Veal to his right, 4 wide receivers. Man in motion right side. Peel is back to pass. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got Bickerdike. He's open, but he drops the ball. And boy, the Ranchers haven't had a lot go wrong on offense, but that was one.
Yeah, and you can see it in his emotions there. He's putting his hands on his helmet. And
yeah, the tight end Bickerdike, the top receiver for Harding County last year, and you know he had his eyes on the end zone, unable to make the catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Just over 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Pretty slow-moving game so far. Man in motion is Green. He comes left, shotgun. Pitch left is to Veal. He's going to come left side. Jet Simon there is going to be able to hold him up, and he gets help from his friends to take him to the ground.
Riley Veal takes it inside the 30-yard line.
It's going to get a gain of about 7. And boy, you just, the boys are doing their best, but, we just haven't seen that, that big Carter Lukens type hit, that meeting somebody in a hole and putting a hat on the face mask kind of thing, getting your attention. We just haven't heard that kind of hit from the Battler defense yet.
Right, and it just seems like when those running plays, they're getting 7-8 yards at a pop here. And
ball is in the air. Again to Bickerdike, and again he's looking at his hands, wondering what's going on as that ball hits the ground. Nayati Bickerdike, a couple passes on this drive now that he's not been able to reel in, and that does result in a 4th down. Peel back to the huddle. Substitution on the Potter County side, number 40, Casey Hageman into the game. Peel takes the snap. Handoff is going to be up the middle. That's to number 2. That's Glines again. Haven't seen a whole lot from him on the ground game, but he's got a nice gain. That's 11 yards on the carry when it's all said and done. That's going to be another first down for Harding County.
So 1st and 10 now for Harding County at the Battler 14.
So with a score 26-0, big situation here, ball on the 14. See if the Battlers can make a stop. Handoff is to left side Veal. He's leaving a trail of about 4 Battlers in his wake before you get him to the ground.
Initial stop there by Hobart.
Xavier Hobart in on the stop.
He is going to get about 4 yards there, and that's what it's going to take. I mean, with a kid as big as Strong, I mean, when you look at Veal, he's 6 foot 210. He's a senior. He's experienced. He's patient. You're not going to make that tackle one-on-one too often, so they are going to have to get several guys to the ball. Ranchers hurry up to the line. Battlers trying to get in position, shifting on the defensive line. Glines is in motion going right. Pass is going to go to the right side. That's to number 21. He's going to have a short gain. 21, that's Evan Meyer.
Little bubble screen, and that did not go very far.
Yeah, pretty well read for Potter County. Those plays, it's always about gap discipline. You want to make sure you're not leaving any holes, and they did a good job stringing them out, and no place for him to go.
Ball spot at the 7-yard line, 3rd down.
So 3rd down now for Harding County. Shotgun for Peel, Veal to the right. Number 28 is in motion, that's Stadler. Handoff is going to go to Veal, running left side. That's a little counter play, and he's going to find the end zone. Untouched into the end zone is Veal.
Touchdown, Harding County Bison.
So that's going to bring our score to 32-0 in favor of Harding County Bison. Good play design, stretch them out, a little counter out of the shotgun formation, and just wasn't anybody home on the backside. So this is one place that Harding County has struggled is converting the 2-point conversions. They've only converted 1 so far. It's going to be Peel out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. He takes the snap, looks left. He's going to put it up, looking for Bickerdike, and he catches this one. Maybe the toughest pass out of the 3 that he's had.
In the quarter.
He got his hands to that one, 32 in coverage. That was Lane Stew. He couldn't quite stay with him. So with the conversion, that's going to bring the score to 34-0 in favor of Harding County Bison. We'll be back after this break.
Hey, all family and friends.
Got to find some offense here. I don't know if we've got a first down.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. And if you're just tuning in, I wish I had better news. But it's not looking great for the Battlers at this point. 34-0 is your score. And Tyler, you just mentioned, first downs. I remember one on their first possession. Jed Simon, couple carries, was able to convert a first down, and I'm not sure we've had one since. It is going to be 45 Grimes back to kick. Deep for the Battlers. Looks like Johnson, and I can't tell if that's Simon or Ferrulli. That's Ferrulli. He's going to catch on the left side, going towards the sideline across the 40.
Immediately stop there.
James Ferrulli picks up the ball at about the 21. Gets it outside the 30.
Or across the 30, sorry.
Kyle Stadler on the tackle.
So Stadler making the play there. So first and 10 here for Potter County, and three minutes on the clock. What are you looking for between here and the locker room?
Just like you mentioned, let's get things moving. Push the ball down the field. Get some positive plays here. try to keep things moving forward here before you end the half.
And it did seem on their last possession like there might be some opportunities in the air. We'll see if Larson puts it up. We got an I formation. Now Vandervorst comes right, fakes the pitch to Simon. He's going to be looking deep across the middle under pressure. He's going to go down. That's going to be Bickerdike with the pressure in the backfield.
Landon Larson is sacked by Niati Bickerdike.
And so the first sack of the game for either team is going to result in a big loss.
Sets up 2nd down and 17.
So we'll call it loss of 7 there. So 2nd down, 17.
Yeah, I came out first down there looking to pass, but it was well covered.
Yeah, it just didn't have any place, and then Bickerdike came off of that right defensive end. You got receivers here, 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Vandervorst to the right of Larson. Now he's going to bring Johnson in motion. He's going to roll to the right. Pass is going to be to Johnson. A little bit low, and Johnson a little late turning it around there. And Larson might have had to throw that a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
3rd down and 17.
So with the incompletion, stops the clock at 2:24. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for Potter County.
Hardy County also in a 4-man front for defense.
And given the down and distance in the first 2 plays, you'd expect probably another pass here. We have 3 receivers to the right. Shotgun for Larson. Vandervorst to the right and to protect. Larson is going to roll right. Falling back, he's going to look across the middle. Pass is intended for Jack Simon. That's going to fall incomplete.
Landon Larson's pass is incomplete, intended for Jack
And the Ranchers defense getting back there quick again here.
Number 21, Evan Meyer, the closest defender.
Yeah, making Larson roll out maybe a little deeper than he'd like to and get that ball out of his hand.
And you definitely want to give your quarterback room. He's with the deep drop, it does make that throw a little bit longer. And so just came up a little bit short of getting it to Simon. So we're going to see Jackson Krause in punt formation.
Jackson Krause back in punt formation.
Kick is away. Number 28, that's Kyle Stadler to return for the Ranchers. That ball's going to go out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Mark it down about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Yeah, right around the 50. So the Harding County 49 is where they'll take over. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. We're here in the second quarter. Your score 34-0 in favor of Harding County Bison. And again, the Battlers just haven't had a whole lot of answers for the Rancher offense, especially number 9, Riley Veal. Two receivers wide, shotgun formation for Harding County. Peel's going to take the snap, handoff is to Veal up the middle, that off-tackle play again, and just a gaping hole. A lot of room for him to run to. We're going to see Vandervorst out there along with Lane Stewie to bring him down, but not before he's going to pick up a first down.
And those names you're calling there, Mike, those are our safeties, so he's getting deep on his runs there.
He is, and again, just really well blocked. And it seems most of the time the Harding County likes to come to this left side. They've had a lot of success there, a lot of room. And, give Lane Stewie some credit. His first year as a starter out there as a corner, he's stuck his nose in there a few times to make the play.
Making some big stops.
Number 2 is in motion. That's Glein. Snap out of the shotgun under pressure. That's number 37. He's going to go down. First sack of the game. Jack Simon is in there. Joe Stanley is in there.
Jack Simon.
And really the best play of the game on defense so far for Potter County. Good penetration on the line.
About 15. Timeout called by Harding County.
And with 1:23 to play in the second quarter, timeout for Coach Wahman. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
Out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoban Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoban Co-op. Go Battlers!
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich, and
they've just turned the lights on.
It has clouded up a little bit, which is actually in our favor, because when that sun's shining with our press box facing towards the west, it can be a little obnoxious when you're staring into the sun this time of night, so the clouds are welcome. Nice little breeze coming into the press box at this point. And really a pretty comfortable night for late summer. Second down and long now for Hardin County after the sack. Peel is going to be under center. Veal in motion to the right. They're going to throw a screen out wide. And one-on-one out. They're unable to make the tackle. Veal gets away. Now he's to the sideline. He's across the 40.
Backwards pass to Riley.
Across the 30 down to the 23.
Takes it inside the 25-yard line.
And so, again, another play that didn't have a lot of promise to begin with, but the patience and strength of Veal is going to result in another first down for Hardin County. Just over a minute to play. Hurry up here for Hardin County. Peel out of the shotgun. He's going to look left. Now he pulls it down. Now he goes up to Bickerdike and has a chance there. The hesitation gave Jet Simon a chance to recover.
Ball
Both players a little slow getting
throwing there.
Incomplete. Intended for Nayati Bickerdike.
Good push up the middle there for the Battler line. Made the quarterback uncomfortable. Peel, and so he had he wanted to throw that ball sooner, had to pull it down, and in the end,
receiver had to kind of come back to try to get it there, and Simon made a good breakup play.
So a couple of good positive plays on defense here. It's going to make second and long. We're down to 52 seconds. The clock stopping with the incompletion. Out of the shotgun is Peel. Green in motion to the left. The pitch is going to come. That's Veal. He's got room to the left side. Finally pushed out of bounds just inside the 10, maybe about the 7-yard line.
He goes out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Had Ferrulli, Hobart, Jet Simon in that area. And again, we've seen that from Veal a couple times. He almost comes to the sideline and stops.
Yeah, he's looking, just like you said, use the word patient all night here. He comes and looks for another opening, cutbacks, and he keeps finding himself a couple extra yards.
So another big play, another first down. Substitution for the Battlers, Hamburger off. It looks like number 50, that's Aiden Forgy, into the game.
First and goal at the 7 now.
Under center now is Peel. I formation. Man in motion to the right, that's Green, coming left. Fakes the handoff, play action, toss, and boy.
It looked like it slipped.
Yeah, I think he thought there was going to be a receiver there, and when he looked, there wasn't, and I think he really wanted to hold on to that ball but wasn't quite able to do it. Really fortunate that that ball wasn't intercepted because there was nothing but red shirts around it. In the end, an incompletion is going to bring up second down and goal from the 7, 38 seconds to play.
Phil back in now for the Ranchers as he splits his Ranchers out. He wants twins over the right.
We've got 8 and 9 in the backfield again, that shotgun formation.
One in the backfield and Veal.
Snap handoff to Veal. Penetration up the middle, and he's still on his feet. Can they get him to the ground? Now he's going to pitch it backwards.
Handoff goes to Veal.
Great penetration up the middle that time for Potter County. They stuffed Veal with about 4 or 5 red shirts, and they still couldn't get him to the ground. At the end, Veal wanted to pitch that ball backwards to his quarterback and wasn't able to do so. So that ball is going to be touched for a big loss. Great job by the interior line. And with 23 seconds left, that's going to make third and goal from the 19. We've got a timeout for Hardin County. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be back.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert.
Let your local heating experts at Pite's Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pite's Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. We are here in the second quarter on opening night for the 2024 football season here for the Battlers, taking on the Hardin County Bison Ranchers, and all Ranchers to this point. Your score 34-0 in favor of the visitors. We have 25 seconds on the clock coming out of a timeout for Hardin County Bison. And we're looking at a 3rd and long. I formation. Peel under center. Veal in motion to the right. Johnson's going to run with him. Throw across the middle. It's going to be intercepted. And hanging on for dear life is Meyer to try to keep, I think that's Ferrulli back there. And it is. Number 18, Chase Ferrulli with the first turnover of the game. And that's going to keep the score at 34-0 and a possession here for Potter County deep in their own territory. But, boy, you have to feel good about that if you're on the Battler sideline. They kind of had Veal as a decoy to the right, threw it back across the middle, and Ferrulli wasn't fooled. He stayed home.
Yeah, he was in good coverage there.
So a big play for the freshman. So now we have 1st and 10 for Potter County deep in their own zone. It's going to be an I formation, Larson under center, and he's just going to take a knee.
Landon Larson drops to a knee.
So with that, that is going to end our first half as the clock runs down and the teams head to their respective end zones. So your halftime score is going to be Hardin County Bison 37 and the Potter County Battlers 0. We'll take a break here. Be back in just a couple minutes. In the meantime, take a look at the ads from our sponsors, and please, if you're able to, patronize our sponsors, support those businesses. They are the ones that support us, and they're the ones that make broadcasts like this possible. So be sure that you thank them and patronize their businesses whenever possible. So with that, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house, with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. It keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Tobin. Customers can call their refills in and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the different.
C&B is proud to support our local farmers. Rooted in agriculture, we are committed to our customers. You can shop local with C&B, your John Deere dealer, providing you with new and used equipment, parts on hand, and service all year round. Our entire inventory is available to you online at DeereEquipment.com. C&B, proud to be your local John Deere dealer.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the Battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day
We'll go in about
takes
30
teamwork.
seconds, yeah.
And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. It's opening night for Battler football, and a tough start in the first half for the Battlers. Our score is 34-0 in favor of the visitors, and just a really tough time stopping those senior leaders for the Ranchers. And so when we look at some of the halftime stats and just some of the key things that stand out, over 350 yards of total offense for Hardin County, about 26 total yards for the Potter County Battlers. So as you would expect with the score, pretty big discrepancy there. But you look at some of the individual performances, and of course the man that stands out for the Ranchers, number 9, with Veal, really impressive first half for the big man. 210 yards, 210-pound, 6-foot senior, the running back. 19 carries for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns. So if you're Coach Kuzer, what's the game plan for stopping big number 9?
It's been difficult, like you said. He's calling his name on both sides of the ball here. He's close to leading the defensive side with tackles as well. And like you mentioned, a big 6 foot 210 senior, and we've used the word patient runner and shifty runner, and he's shown that this first half. So it's a difficult task for the Battlers.
And you're right. It's not just brute force. He's patient. He's precise in his cuts. It's just he seems like he's really difficult for the defense to square up. They're getting hands on him, but they're not really hitting him, and so therefore it's taken 3 or 4 defenders to try to get him to the ground, and that's just a really, really hard way to play defense. And not a lot on the offensive side either, just 1 first down in the first half for Potter County, and so definitely room for improvement, and that's what you're looking for if you're the Battler fans or you're Coach Kuzer. What can we see in this second half that you can hang your hat on going into the rest of the season? Just a couple of area scores as we look around the opening night of the high school football season. Again, our score here, Hardin County Bison 34, Potter County 0. As we look at some of the other 9A scores, we have Ipswich leading Timberlake with a score of 12-0. That game is in Ipswich tonight. We'll see Wessington is playing at home against Esteline Hendricks. They lead that game 18-0. Lyman leading Dupree 16-6. Warner in a tough one. Again, Warner ranked number 4 in the state coming into the season. That's the opponent next week for the Battlers for Gettysburg's homecoming right back here next Friday. And Warner holding a 6.6-0 lead against Castlewood. So a really tough game there. Number 2, Wall. They're going to be in action later on tonight. The game starting at 8 o'clock, just about ready to start. They are at home against Phillip. We'll check a couple of the 9B scores since we do have some of those teams in our area too. We have Arlington leading Sunshine Bible Academy. That's a final that was down in Sunshine Bible this afternoon. That was a 14-0 score. Harriet Selby is leading Faith. Selby's at home, or they're playing in Selby tonight. That score is 20-8 in favor of the Wolverines. Corsica Stickney leading Hitchcock Tulare 16-0. Number 2, Canastota is down this evening. They're playing Viborg Hurley. That score is 18-0 in Canastota. Other games in our area, Sully Buttes is at and Millette playing Northwestern tonight. They lead that game 30-0. And that's kind of what jumps out here. So, again, a few teams playing in our area getting their seasons kicked off tonight as well. Just a couple announcements for events coming up. With the Potter County football season getting underway, we're also seeing the beginnings of the other Potter County sports. Nothing quite yet for cross country. Of course, the cross country team had a lot of success the last couple of years. The girls team in particular winning a state title each of the last 2 years. So Coach Larson has high hopes, high expectations for that team coming into the season again, but nothing quite on the schedule for them just yet. Looking into next week, of course, on Monday it begins homecoming week for the Gettysburg. So their coronation is going to be at 7:30. As they crown king and queen for the 2024-25 school year. There'll also be a JV football game in Gettysburg on Monday. That's against Falkton here in Gettysburg at 5 o'clock. Volleyball is going to get their season underway. Coach Wendy Roush, they're going to be in town here in Gettysburg playing North Central. Middle school game starting at 4:30 with the JV and varsity games beginning at 6:30. And, of course, next Friday, nothing quite like homecoming. The Battlers are going to be celebrating homecoming. Of course, when you have 2 towns in a co-op, you get to celebrate homecoming twice. And so Gettysburg is going to have their homecoming game next week. I mentioned it is against Warner. It's going to be a really tough opponent. That start time is going to be 7 o'clock with a middle school game preceding that at 5 o'clock. And you are going to have, of course, the homecoming parade Friday afternoon. Weather looks beautiful for this coming week, so hope to see everybody out at the parade and, of course, supporting the team for the homecoming game next Friday. The volleyball team will be back in action again next Saturday, August 31st, and that is the annual YTC volleyball tournament, and that's going to be held in Oneida this year starting at 10 o'clock. So just a really exciting time. I know for those that are clinging to summer and the baseball season, Tyler, I know you were coaching some baseball again this summer, so it is a little hard to turn the page sometimes, but here we are.
Yeah, it seems like each year summer keeps going quicker and quicker, but keeps getting busier and busier. So, but yeah, it's exciting times. I mean, you're out here. School's getting back in the swing this week for both towns here, and first football game of the year. We got other sports coming up. Got the cheerleaders out here. We got the younger guys out toward the end of the field here playing a little football themselves, and we're almost ready here to kick off the second half. So
it is, and just a picture perfect small town Friday night football game. Again, the score not going the way the Battlers want so far. We hope to see some good things in the second half, but really turned into a beautiful night here. Weather's nice, cooled off a little bit, so it's a little more comfortable than it was at kickoff. And as you mentioned, it's just great to see the kids running around, the cheerleaders, the colors. And so there's just nothing quite like it. And when you've been away from it for the last 12 months, last 9 months or so, maybe it seems like 12 months, I guess. It is just nice to see. And you mentioned too, with school starting, the kids back in the routine. We did start school up in Hoven this week on Tuesday. Gettysburg started on Wednesday. I teach in the school up in Hoven, so it's just really great. I always call this the honeymoon period for the school year, where everybody's just happy to see each other. And we had a really good week of school up there. I hear they did down in Gettysburg too, so the kids back in that routine and seeing everybody again. So it's just a really good community atmosphere tonight, and we look forward to good things tonight in the second half and also here for the rest of the season. We're down to about a minute and a half. Let's take one quick break, a 30-second break before we kick off, and we'll be right back with the second half after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Again, Mike Hobart along with Tyler Ulrich tonight. And Tyler, again, thanks for joining us tonight
thanks for having me
on the broadcast. Of course, normally you would hear Warren LeBeau and maybe Jeff Adele here. And so Jeff was on the PA. Warren's out of town tonight, so we look forward to having Warren back next week. And so we are ready to kick off. The Ranchers received the first half kick, and so they're going to kick off here to start the second half. We're going to have Ferrulli and Johnson back to receive for the Battlers. The score is 34-0, so it's not quite a running clock situation just yet. So it is going to be 45 again. That is Braden Grimes set to kick. He's got the hand in the air, steps towards the ball, and it is up. It's going to be a low kick taken. No, it's going to get past Johnson. Don't think he touched it. They're going to call it a touchback back
into the
there.
end zone. Will come out to the 20-yard line. Battlers ball, 1st and 10.
Might have been a little close for comfort. Just a couple other acknowledgments here. I want to shout out to Coach Kuzer as well as Josh and Todd Cordell. The field looks great. I saw him out working, doing some trimming, some mowing here when I first got here this afternoon. And this is such a big job. I mean, to get these fields ready and marked and painted and everything. And so definitely hats off to those guys for the work that they put in. The field looks great, and we appreciate all that they do to make this available for us. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Potter County.
We'll see what kind of game plan Coach Kuzer and the Battlers came up with at halftime here.
Yeah, a little aggressive. We got trips to the left side. Vandervorst in motion to the right. Larson back to pass. 3-man rush. The pass is intended for, I think that was Hobart, 25. Nope, that's Simon.
Pass is knocked in the air and incomplete.
Kind of a nervous moment there when that ball got tipped.
It was bad in the air, and it was almost anyone's ball there for a second.
Yeah, a tight window, good coverage. I didn't see the number for the defender for Harding County, but it was a tight window with the defender. And fortunately for Landon Larson, the Battlers, that ball falls harmlessly to the ground.
I think that was number 28 in there, Kyle Stadler.
And we've heard that name a few times tonight. Stadler, he is listed, whoops, I just lost him. He's a 140-pound junior as a wide receiver and a DB. Shotgun motion to the right is Johnson. Larson back to pass, and again, just not quite on the same page.
Pass is incomplete.
It was intended for Johnson, and we've seen that a few times, especially between those two, where it just seemed like either the route wasn't quite where Larson expected him to be, or maybe Larson had to get rid of it a little bit too soon, and it falls incomplete again. So, again, aggressive play with the passes, but we see 2 incomplete passes. Now we're 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line, and looking another 3rd and long for Potter County.
Larson airing it out and watching Falconet run underneath. See if they got one of those this year.
We got just 10 seconds off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, 34-0. Out of the huddle, Larson out of the shotgun. We got 2 receivers wide, 1 to each side. Now Johnson's in motion, moving right. That's going to be a little sweep to the right side through the middle of the field. He's going to be met there.
Ethan Johnson stopped for a loss.
Looks like number 19. Is that Wickstrom?
Yeah, Lincoln Wickstrom there. We've called his name on defense here throughout the first half as well.
So a little misdirection, but wasn't enough to fool the Ranchers. So now we're looking 4th and long, and again we're going to see number 36, the senior Jackson Krause, back in punt formation.
Low snap.
Low snap. He's able to handle it. Kick is away. It's going to bounce right about the Battler 46, rolls across the fish. It's going to be touched there by Jack Simon.
Ball is down across midfield.
Can't quite tell the number of the deep man. It's 20-something, so I wasn't sure what name to put out there.
23 is correct, Jack Simon.
Right at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Okay, back to receive there was number 28. That was Stadler for Harding County. I just noticed too, and I guess I noticed earlier, but maybe my brain just made sense of it. But we do see on the helmets for the Ranchers, we do see some B's on some helmets and some HCs. So I guess the logical explanation is the B's are the players that are from Bison, and the HCs maybe from Harding County. So maybe an indication there from the 2 towns. Handoff right side, and it's that man again, Veal. He's coming right side, now cutting back to the middle of the field. They still don't have a handle on him. He's going to get all the way to the left side, and the hash marks trot his way into the end zone. And unfortunately, familiar story, but there is some laundry on the field.
There's a flag.
He's covered a lot of ground side to side tonight.
Yeah, jumping back to your helmet situation there, Mike. I didn't even notice that, but I think they all have an HC.
Or is it just one side?
Yeah,
or the other?
One side's B and one side is HC. Caught my eye. So.
I'm watching players on. Oh, you're right. They do. Yeah, just a different letter on each side. So it's a block in the back is the penalty, and so. It is from the spot of the foul, so the spot of the foul was actually beyond the 1st down marker, but it is going to move it back, so it's going to make it 1st down, and he's still going to be able to gain about
Ball is spotted at the 47-yard
4 yards, 3 yards, so even after the penalty, it's still a 3-yard gain.
And that flag's going to pull back a 55-yard run there.
Yeah, and that would have put him over 200 yards for the night, and again. Maybe some over-pursuing there, especially from the linebackers, the secondary, but you can't hardly blame them because they know they need hats to the ball to get him to the ground. This time it's going to be Peel on the keeper, and he's going to have room up the middle. Finally, Hobart wraps his arms around him and drags him to the ground, but that's going to get him all the way down to about the 32-yard line. And so we haven't seen that a whole lot with the quarterback keeping it.
32-yard line. Xavier Hobart in on the stop.
Peel, he's athletic. He can move.
Yeah, and that's where maybe that the touches that Veals had, takes the defensive concentration, and this time they jumped up the middle with the quarterback.
Yeah, number 9 definitely front of the mind. He's going to get the handoff here. They meet him in the backfield. Let's see if they can get him to the ground. We've got number 50 there, that's Forgy. He's got him. Jet Simon's in there. Xavier Hobart's in there. And that's exactly the recipe for the Battlers to be successful. They had 3 guys meeting him right in the hole. That's one of the better stops on a run play tonight. Actually, they're going to get him for a loss on that play.
Ball spotted at the 34-yard line, a loss of 2, second down and 12.
Getting through the line that time, wrapping up well, pulling him to the ground.
Hobart and Forgy on the right side of the line. Simon coming up from the linebacker position and filling that hole nicely. So it's going to be second down and long. Shotgun formation for Peel. He's got Veal to his left. Low snap, handoff to Peel. They're going to hit him low, kind of stack him up there, and that's something that we haven't seen a whole lot. That's number 22, Vandervorst. Kind of came in, took a shot at the legs early, and it kind of stopped his feet, and that made it a little bit easier for the rest of the team to come in and finish that off. But again, you're talking 4 or 5 red shirts to make that tackle.
No, and that's fine. Third down and 7.
Sage Herman checks out. Number 62, Philip Hamburger is going to come in to try to fill that hole now. But again, back-to-back, probably the 2 best plays we've seen from Potter County stopping.
Third down here.
Stopping Veal, so it's third and long. They're going to fake the handoff. Peel wants to throw under pressure, and we're going to get a hold in the backfield here. He held Jack Simon. The pass is, or excuse me, Peel's going to run it to the left side. He's going to get a couple yards on the gain, but that play right in front of us, they're going to get a hold in the backfield on Harding County. Jack Simon, good penetration that time.
2 flags on the field.
And they are going to check with Coach Kuzer and see if they're going to accept the penalty. I would imagine they probably will. Here, this position of the field, they'd probably go for it on 4th down anyway. They are going to back him up. So it is going to be a hold against Potter County. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, which is going to be significant because that penalty, or that foul did occur in the backfield. So that's going to back them up 10 yards plus.
Ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. Brings up third down and 17.
So it's going to be 3rd and 17. So 3rd and very long here. Snap is to Peel. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and Hobart's going to touch him down. So he's going to get credit. Going to get credit for a sack on that play. It was intended to be a run. It looked like he was going to try to pitch it to Veal, but ball hits the ground, and Xavier's able to touch him down and register the sack. But more importantly, that's going to bring up 4th and very long now for Harding County.
And looking back, it looks like this might be their first punt formation for the night here, and it is number 9, Veal.
So it looks like it might just be the first stop of the night for the Battler defense. High snap, and just about got a hand to it. Kick is away. That's going to be Johnson deep. Ball's on the ground. He falls on it.
Ethan Johnson falls on the ball at the 15-yard line.
Move right after the catch to try to get away from the defender. Looked like that was number 1, Caden Green for Harding County Bison, and must have got a hand on the ball to pull it out, but Johnson alertly hops on it. So good positive start for Potter County. Starting here in the second half, 7:43 to play, and the first defensive stop of the night. Unfortunately, it came in the second half, but really when you're looking for some positive things for the rest of this game, that's a good way to start.
Right, like you said, they had a couple, a registered sack there on the play, a run loss, stopped in the backfield, and a punt.
So Larson under center, he's going to hand off up the middle, and I think that's Vandervorst, the fullback, getting the carry.
Vandervorst on the carry.
Good positive yards on that first touch.
Takes it outside the 20.
And that's something we haven't seen too much. Haven't seen Vandervorst get, like I have him at, that's the first carry I have for him. So again, a 7 on the play. Clock runs just over 7 minutes here in the third quarter. So good positive yards, second manageable now for the Battlers. Larson under center. Handoff this time is going to go to Jet Simon. Not a whole lot there, but he is crowding the 25-yard line.
Jet Simon falls forward to just inside the 24.
Tackled there by number 38, Brenton Batten.
Oh, there's our first cramp of the night. Jet Simon a little slow to get up. He's got 37 there. I think is that Joe Stanley working on the cramp for him, and now Coach Hall going to come out and take over. So we got a timeout on the field. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.
At Plains Commerce Bank, our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, agribusiness banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. We are 6:52 to play in the third quarter. Clock is running. Jet Simon was able to get off the field under his own power, so probably just a cramp there. Larson takes a snap, hands off right side. Not a whole lot of room there, but it looks like it is going to be enough for a first down for the up man, Vandervorst.
25 to 26, and that's a Battler first down.
And again, Tyler, a small victory, but it's a victory for Powder County.
We're moving sticks.
And if you are Coach Kuzer, that Battler sideline, the fans out here tonight, I think the fans are smart enough, educated enough here, too, to understand you. At this point of the game, those are the things you're looking for, and you build from there. And if it results in, a push towards the second half, you hope to see it. But we're seeing some good things from Potter County so far. Larson takes a snap, rolls right. That's going to be an incomplete pass intended for...
Off the hands of Jack Simon.
Jack, yeah. So some success on the ground for 3 plays there, resulting in a first down. He puts it in the air here, incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. And actually, when Simon got that carry, it just kind of occurred to me, too, that we hadn't seen him carry the ball in quite a while.
I was thinking that the same.
Jet Simon is back out on the field, so we're going to see an I formation with Larson under center. Takes a snap. He's going to look to throw over the middle, intended for Johnson. That's going to be intercepted. A one-handed interception looked like. That was number 28, Stadler. Ball just a little underthrown. And that's always kind of hard, too, when you keep everybody in. There was no wide receiver, so your only real eligible receivers are going to be your ends, and it looked like they had plenty of coverage back there. But that was an impressive catch out of the secondary for Stadler.
And Larson did have some rush back there. Looked like they step up through a couple guys coming at him, and ball's just a little off target there.
Yeah, he hasn't really been able to set his feet in the pocket, where he can really step into a throw. And I think we've seen that just result in quite a few throws that just are a little bit short, and that one was underthrown as well. Harding County going to take over just inside the 40-yard line. Peel takes the snap. He's thrown over the middle. That's got Green. That's an incomplete pass. Caden Green, the senior receiver, a little
shaken up here.
Shaken up. I don't know, maybe wind knocked out of him.
He did lay himself out there to try to get that one, but the ball just hitting the ground.
Yeah, moving a little slow. Deep slant across the middle. Nice looking throw. I thought he caught it to begin, but they indicated incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Green is going to come off. Number 25, Eugenio Martinez, is going to take his place in the huddle. Man in motion coming right. It's going to be a pitch to the right. That's Veal. Cuts it back to the middle. A couple of battlers there, and Vandervorst cuts him down after a gain of about 5.
Inside the 35-yard line. Tackled by Tanner Vandervorst and Jack Simon. Ball spotted at the 32. Sets up a 3rd down and 4.
Nice looking hit there for Vandervorst. Again, starting to, and we've seen that from him a couple times where he's starting to go a little bit lower on Veal, having some success doing it. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Deep snap is going to come to Peel. A little misdirection. Counter coming right, and that's going to be number 2 on the carry. That's Glines.
Another stop there by Vandervorst. Herman in there as well.
And that's a good change to that discipline, because we've seen, especially on those misdirection plays, where that field has been wide open in the first half. So good job staying home by Vandervorst and Herman to make sure that running lane isn't there. That's the kind of play that we've seen go for long touchdowns earlier in the game. So that's going to bring up 4th, and what are they giving it, 3 from the 30-yard line. So see if the Battlers can come away with a second straight stop. And that's the second time tonight we've seen him go with the hard count.
With the hard count.
And so the freshman Simon
called on the Battlers
is going to jump, and again, we've seen that a few times tonight where penalties result in first downs, and especially when you're feeling some momentum and you're on the verge of another stop, and you can't blame Jack for, being excited and wanting to make a play in that situation, but the quarterback's thinking the same thing. Shotgun formation, handoff is to Veal. He's going to counter to the left. One man to beat to get to the sideline. He's going to get there. Simon there to try to make a stop. Ferrulli there. They can't stop him at the goal line. He's going to punch it in. That's going to be another touchdown for Veal. So make that 4 touchdowns.
They're calling him short. Knocked out of bounds.
Inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, they are going to mark him short. Okay, so Simon and Ferrulli were able to force him out of bounds. So that is going to force a first and goal.
Yeah, about the 5-yard line there. From our view there, it looked like play was continuing and he got in, but the ref come down the line and must have stepped out.
So Peel's going to be under center here. He's got Glines behind him. Pitch to the left, and he's going to go in untouched this time. So that is going to eventually be a touchdown for Veal. So that is touchdown number 4 on the night for Riley Veal, and that is going to make our score Hardin County Bison 40 and Potter County 0, with a 2-point try yet to come. And again, just how quick it can change to a verge of a stop, and you get the penalty, and then a big play to the sideline just a couple plays later, and you've got the Ranchers in the end zone. Slow to get up on the play is Jack Simon. Looks like he's maybe dealing with a cramp. He's inhaling some water over there. Let's see if that helps. So now we've got the 2-point try. It is going to be a shotgun formation for Peel. Veal to the right. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. That's number 21, Meyer, and he goes in untouched. So a 2-point conversion is successful for the Ranchers. And with that, it makes the score Hardin County Bison 42, Potter County 0. We'll be back right after this break.
Out here, you'll...
Second quarter. Howard 12, Alcester Hudson 0.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. We are set for the Hardin County Bison kickoff. It's a low kick from Grimes, picked up by number 88. That's Jensen Zwaber over there. He gets it across the 30, just shy of the 35-yard line. And that's where the Battlers will take over to start their next possession. We have just under 4 minutes, and of course with the score over a 35-point differential, that is going to lead to a running clock, so the clock will not stop other than a timeout or a quarter break. So that will keep running. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for Potter County. It is going to be Larson under center, I formation. Takes the snap, hands off to the deep man. That's Jet Simon. Has a hole there. He's met
Hand off to Jet Simon.
hard by one of the Rancher defenders, but he's able to move his way to about the
Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line.
37.
Kept his feet moving there, was able to fall forward for a little bit of gain.
Yeah, big hit in the hole. I couldn't quite see who it was, but then he just kind of came out the other side of it. So another tough run for Jet. He's had a few of those tonight. Makes it 2nd down and 6. Wishbone handoff is to Jet Simon. He's got right side. He's got some room. He's getting to the sideline. Number 6 chasing. Simon is to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. 5, touchdown, Battlers. No flags on the field. The best run of the night for Potter County, and the first points on the board.
Makes the score 42-6, pending the extra point.
And Jet just turned the corner there and just came back on off the field after cramping a little bit and gave it the gas.
Yeah, and he's a little slow moving right now. Number 6, I couldn't remember the name. Redmond Meyer was the one chasing him out to the sideline. He couldn't make the play, lost contain, and Simon was gone after that. That's going to make our score 42-6 with the extra point to follow. And definitely a shot in the arm here for the Battlers. Landon Larson under center, I formation. Looks like Ferruli is in at the tailback. He's going to give it to the up man, Vandervorst, and he walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So a successful possession there for Potter County. They get the touchdown, they get the 2-point conversion, and that makes our score 42-8 in favor of Hardin County Bison. With our time on the clock, 2 minutes, 24 seconds. We'll take a break, be back right after this.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Coming off the first score of the night for the Battlers. Long run to the right side by Jet Simon, resulting in the first touchdown of the game. The 2-point conversion converted by Tanner Vandervorst, the fullback, running up the middle, and the first real momentum we've seen from the Battlers tonight. So we'll see if they can carry that on here as we get close to the end of the third quarter.
And Evan Meyer.
And with that score there, we're going to be back to a normal clock.
Right, yeah, that takes the deficit under 35, so the clock will stop again. Looks like it's going to be Kraus for the kick. And deep for the Ranchers, looks like 1. That's Green. And I can't see the number, but I'm going to assume that's Stadler. Oh, yep, Stadler, 28. Kick is short. It's going to be picked up by Green. He's coming to the left side. He does have the sideline, and he's going to get out across the 50-yard line before he's pulled out by number 18. That's Ferruli.
Caden Green on the return. Knocked out of bounds by Chase Ferruli.
So Kalen Green, good return, got to the outside, and that's going to give the Ranchers good field position.
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line.
Did move him back a little bit from where I was thinking. Had the players in front of me, but he stepped out back at the 49.
Yeah, just shy of midfield. A couple of updated scores. Harriet Selby leads Faith 20-8. That game is at halftime. Sully Butte's a 46-6 score now against Northwestern. We'll check some other 9A scores here in just a moment. 1st and 10, shotgun for Peel. He's got Glines coming to the right side. They're going to give it on a sweep to the left side. That is Green, and nowhere to go for him. He's drugged down by number 50. That's Aiden Forgy.
Drop for a loss. Tanner Vandervorst and Aiden Forgy on the stop.
And that's that misdirection play. That's the second time Potter County's gotten the backfield on that play.
Yeah, and definitely as you go towards the end of this game, that's definitely a place we've seen the Battlers improve. Their lane discipline, gap discipline is really improved as the game goes on. So that brings up 2nd and long, 2nd and 11. Under center, the snap, give. Right side, this is going to be Veal. He's got room. Blocker out in front, that's Green. 18, that's Ferrulli, has a chance to make the tackle, and he does, but it's going to be inside the 30-yard line. Another long run for Riley Veal, and that's going to result in another Rancher first down. See the quarterback Peel limping a little bit on the sideline here. Wonder if maybe he's feeling a cramp. So we're going to be down to 15 seconds. We'll see if we get another play or not. They're going to line up. Under center. I formation, snap. He gives it to the up man, and Joe Stanley there to fill the hole. Number 37 with the quick tackle, and that's going to be a very short gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters tonight, your score, the Hardin County Bison Ranchers 42, but the Battlers on the board with a long touchdown run by Jet Simon and the conversion by Tanner Vandervorst on the board with a score of 8. So a good answer there. We'll be ready for the fourth quarter in just a few minutes. We'll be back right after this.
There's a 50-50 raffle. One way to raise some money if you'd like to participate. Tickets are $10 each or 6 for $50. You can Venmo at Dakota Applicators with your phone number, and they'll get you started. Drawing is to be held Saturday.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers, from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich tonight. And again, just checking a few scores. And actually, Tyler just mentioned Faulkton, and I don't know if they're playing tonight. I don't see a score listed for them, so maybe they have a game starting next week. So maybe this is an off week for them. I did want to look again. I know we're looking at that Warner score. That's the team coming in here for homecoming next week. They have increased their lead by a score of 12 tonight. I think that's at the end of the first half against Castlewood. And so a tight game there for the number 4 team in Class 9A. And again, the Monarchs will be coming in here for Gettysburg's homecoming 1 week from tonight at 7 o'clock. Snap taken, and that's going to be Jack Simon in the backfield. So Peel was back to pass. Quick penetration, pressure by Jack Simon. He knocks the ball in the air for an incomplete pass. Good penetration, again, up the middle.
Yeah, you can kind of see the Battlers actually, finding that grit. Still fourth quarter, first game of the year, and pushing through that line.
Yeah, it's been good to see. And I mean, for Jack, we've seen a couple mistakes tonight. A little antsy, some pre-snap penalties, but he's made some plays too. Here's a handoff up the middle. That's going to go to Veal, and he's going to be stopped after a relatively short gain. Jet Simon got his legs.
Jet Simon and Aiden Forgy on the carry.
Aiden Forgy in to help out. And so he is going to be short of the line to gain, so that is going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a 4th down and 3.
And just for, if you're wondering too, with the success the Battlers have had, I mean, if you've just tuned in or curious of, what the Ranchers still have on the field, they've still got their starters. They've got the first line out there. Yes. So it's not like we've seen this improvement against, a bunch of second-string players for Hardin County.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun, Peel, he's going to take it on a quarterback draw. He gets away from a couple tackles, and he's going to be brought down. He's going to be close to the marker. It was Ethan Johnson. A couple defenders. I see 25 Hobart was in there. Couldn't quite get him. Got to the outside, and he's going to get just enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Hardin County at the 17-yard line.
Up 42 to 8. We've got 10 to go here in regulation. Bill's going to bring his Rangers back up to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10. Peel out of the shotgun. Field to his right. Takes the snap. He's going to hand off. Sweep coming left. That's Green. Jet Simons out there to stop and forces him back the other way. He's reversing field. There's room to go. He gets to the far sideline, and he is going to be in the end zone. And again, just a frustrating play for the Battler defense. They did everything right except close off the backside. He snuck out and was able to get all the way back to the far pylon.
It looked like he was going to run into a wall of red there, and he turned it the opposite direction.
And again, just maybe a lack of experience or just excitement there too, but they couldn't quite keep him penned in. So with that score, that's going to make it 48-8. With 9:37 to play in the 4th quarter. So for the 2-point conversion, we have Peels under center. Man in motion to the right. Takes the snap, looking right. He's going to throw it out there. That's number 28. That is Stadler, I believe, and he's going to make the catch and be in for the conversion. So that's a 2-point conversion, and that'll make our score Hardin County Bison 50 and Potter County 8.
Hardin County Bison Ranchers 50, Potter County Battlers 8.
With 9:37 to play, we'll take a break. Be back right after this.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your ultimate pit stop for snacking and fueling before hitting the road. We offer mouth-watering hot stuffed pizza, delicious burgers, crispy chicken, savory potatoes, and year-round soft-serve ice cream. Quench your thirst with our diverse beverage selection. As proud sponsors of Potter County Battlers athletics and events, we're deeply connected to our community. Stay updated on Facebook for promotions and offerings. Swing by JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg to make your pit stop unforgettable. We're excited to serve you.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education,
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since
participant
1888.
empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas
Welcome
today.
back
Brought
to the
you by
Schlachter
Great
Lumber
Plains Healthy
Press
Start,
Box. Schlachter
so that
Lumber,
the people
serving the
may live.
area since 1888.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at
Welcome
once,
back to
then
the
here's
Schlachter
your
Lumber
ticket
Press
with
Box.
Live Ticket
Schlachter
TV.
Lumber,
With
serving
over
the
90
area
schools
since
in the state of South Dakota,
1888.
we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold
Welcome
of
back
Todd
to the
Sandel today,
Schlachter
and
Lumber
let's get
Press
started
Box.
in building
Schlachter
your brand
Lumber,
with
serving
Live
the
Ticket
area
TV.
since 1888.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota, specializing in tasks
Welcome
like
back
bathing,
to the
meal
Schlachter
prep, and
Lumber
medication
Press Box.
setups.
No, started running an ad there for a minute. Sorry about that. And so now we're back. And so it is 2nd down and 8. Here's Larson to pass. He's rolling right. He's going to look deep down there for Ethan Johnson's underthrow, but it's tipped and it hits the ground. Stadler had position on that.
Johnson had some room there.
Tipped ball, and boy, yeah, if when got behind Stadler, if Johnson
nobody
catches
behind him.
we would have seen how fast
Yep.
Ethan is. So again, the ball just a little bit underthrown from Larson, not quite able to get it over the defender, and Stadler went up to make a play, couldn't quite bring it down off his hands, and falls harmlessly incomplete. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 8.
So they're going to stay in that 4-man front. No, they're going to go to, 4-man front for Hardin County.
The Battlers break the huddle. Looks like the I formation again. We saw some wishbone early on, and actually on the touchdown run, they had a wishbone formation. Vandervorst in motion. Larson now looking left. A little screen pass to Jet Simon. He's going to be met right away. That's number 2, Glines. So a short gain on the play. In fact, I think they're going to lose yards on that one.
To Jet Simon, tackled by Sean Glines.
And that is going to bring up 4th down.
4th down and 8.
So 4th and 8 for the Battlers. With the deficit, there is a running clock again, so we're under 7 minutes. The score 50-8. Jackson Kraus to punt. Stadler back to return. Snap is low. Little trouble for Kraus, but he's able to get it away. He's got a spiral on that kick. It's going to bounce inside the 40, gets past Stadler, and he's going to have to watch it roll to a stop inside the 30-yard line. So again, under pressure, and really Jackson Kraus. And I mean, you don't want to say that your punter is a bright spot, but he really has been. He's done a nice job.
He has done a great job tonight. Everyone has taken a Battler bounce at the end, and either gave the guy trying to run it back a hard time, or gain us more yards on the back end. So
yeah, and again, a shout out to. The long snapper, Jack Simon, is a freshman. He's new to that position, too. Had one bad one to start the game, but really been solid since then. So nice job by the Battler special teams. So with 5:45 to play, Hardin County is going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And it looks like we're going to see a timeout.
Timeout called by Hardin County Bison with 5:32 to play. Your score, the Ranchers 50, the Battlers 8.
So with the Ranchers taking a timeout, 5:32 to play, we'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
Well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry, call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and events.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
That game will start at 7 o'clock.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart alongside Tyler Ulrich. And opening night for Potter County football. And unfortunately, the home team having a rough go of it tonight. Our score right now is the visitors 50, and the home team just 8 points on the scoreboard. We've seen some good things in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like the Ranchers took a timeout there real shortly, and they have changed up some offense.
Yeah, we see a few different numbers out there. It looks like the quarterback is going to be Stadler, is going to step in under center. He takes the snap, gives it to the deep man in the I formation. That is
25.
Eugenio Martinez getting the carry.
Number 25.
Off the
Eugenio
bottom of the pile, looks like
Martinez
Jensen
on
Zwaber.
carry. Gets it out to the 36-yard line.
So he'll get 6 yards. That's going to make
second down and 4.
2nd and 4 now for the Ranchers. Just over 5 minutes to play with the running clock. Stadler under center, I formation. Blitz from the right side. That's Stewie coming, and he's not quite able to grab him. Slows him down. Vandervorst is going to finish him off in the middle. And on the carry, that's going to be Martinez again, so 2 times for number 25. He's going to get it down just inside the 40-yard line. That's going to make it 3rd down and a long 2. So a 3rd down here. Looks like first team defense yet for the Battlers. Snap is to Stadler, run up the middle. He's got some room. That's number 22. Pushed down hard. That's going to be 18. That's Ferrulli with a strong hit at the end.
Revan Floyd with the run.
First time we've seen the freshman Floyd.
Gets it just inside the 45-yard line.
And that is enough for a Harding County first down.
First down for Harding County Bison.
So with 4 minutes to play, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, just inside the 45. Stadler under center, I formation. One wide receiver to the right. The pitch is going to go to the right side, and number 14 is going to have the carry. They string it out pretty well. That's Cohen, Tyrell Cohen.
Tyler Cohen, the ball carrier.
So good job by the Battler defenders to string that one out.
And in on the stop.
Had some room, but he only gains
Pickup of 1.
maybe about a half a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Back up goes the Ranchers.
I formation, Stadler under center. One receiver to the right. Again, handoff up the middle. Not a whole lot of room there.
Hard by 62.
Philip Hamburger, the big senior, number 62, filling the hole there.
3 pounds over my birthday.
And that'll bring up 3rd down.
2 yards to the 48-yard line. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 8, just under 3 minutes to play now on the running clock. Ball's at the 47-yard line.
Back up come the Ranchers.
They've just kind of been pounding the middle of the line here. Battlers are loading up the box. They do pitch and then cut back up the middle, and that's going to be Martinez back into the game. He breaks some tackles. He's open to the left side. He's down to about the 20-yard line, not quite to the 20 before he's drugged down by Jensen Zwaber. And good effort by Zwaber to save a touchdown there because Martinez had room on the outside.
20-yard line. Ball is spotted right at the 20. Tackle by Jensen Zwaber. First down for Harding County Bison.
Another first down for Harding County. Just under 2 minutes to play now. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. The Ranchers come to center. It will be Stadler. The deep man is Martinez, one receiver to the right. Stadler takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out to the right side. Hobart forces him in to the middle of the line, and eventually he's going to be tackled there by Forgy. So good job by Xavier Hobart keeping contain out there, forcing it back to the middle of the field.
Gets it inside the 20.
And then Forgy to finish off the play. Good quick burst from Stadler there. He really came out of the pocket with some speed.
Like you mentioned, good containment, staying home there by the Battlers.
Just over a minute to play. 2nd down and 8 from the 18-yard line. Ranchers in no hurry here with the lead 50-8.
State champions coming to town tomorrow or next week to take on.
And we'll see the play clock running down. We'll see if they're going to take a penalty or call a timeout here. They are going to call a timeout. And so with 45 seconds left on the clock, we'll take a break with and be back right after this.
Hey, all family and friends.
Once again, upcoming Battler events. Next week is homecoming here in Gettysburg. There will be a homecoming coronation on Tuesday night at 7:30. There will be volleyball on Thursday night as the Battler volleyball team starts their season. They'll play North Central. Begins with middle school action.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
A week from tonight, the Battlers host Warner.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart again along with Tyler Ulrich. We're down to 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The score 50-8. The Battlers down to the visitors tonight, Harding County Bison, the Ranchers.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's been a tough night for the Battlers.
Looks like maybe we're in a victory formation here for Harding County, so they are going to take a knee. And so again, the clock running, and probably need one more snap here. Clock down to 20 seconds. One more knee, and that should end the game. As the players shake hands in the middle of the huddle there, that's going to wrap things up for us here as the clock ticks down to 5 and down. So the score 50-8 is going to hold as the final this evening. So we'll take a quick break and come back to wrap this one up.
Watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
Middle school action at 4:30.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Thank you all for coming. Please drive carefully on your way.
Welcome back to Gettysburg. Mike Hobart, Tyler Ulrich here as we have wrapped up opening night for the Potter County Battlers in the 2024 football season and the Battler athletic season in general. So good to get back on the field and to see the boys out there again, the cheerleaders out there again. Unfortunately, not the result the Battlers were hoping for tonight. Harding County Bison, and again, a good team. Had a good record last year and, came in with a lot of returning players and just really, from the very first snap, really put the pressure on Potter County, and it just kind of set the tone for the entire night. Tyler?
Yeah, they started the game off with a trick play that went for 60 yards plus, and it kind of just didn't let off the steam since then, and yeah, it like you mentioned, it's just good to get things going again here. Nothing to hang your head on here. They're, like you said, they're a good team, and keep moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is, I'm sure, discouraging for the coaches and the players. You come out and you hope for big things, but you have to remember too, this is a team that lost a lot of talent last year, the seniors, and you're coming in with a new bunch this year, younger bunch this year, people playing more, guys playing in different positions, and so it's a work in progress for Coach Kuzer and the staff. And if there's anything I know about the Battler players and the coaches, they're just going to take this back to the drawing board. They're going to learn from it. They're going to come back better next week. And it's going to be a tough ask next week, too, because you're going to come back against the defending state champion with the Warner Monarchs, who are the defending 9A champions from last year, in a game that they scored 70 points down in the Dome. So, and I don't know for sure how many players the Monarchs have coming back, but we've seen Warner the last few years. I know we went up there and watched them play last year, and it was a tough game for us, and so definitely going to have to prepare for that one and hope for the best. And we'll check a couple of those scores here too, just some of the teams that the Battlers are going to see. And one thing I haven't mentioned, Tyler, and I guess you hear your take on this too. So the Battlers moved up to 9A, and so you go from being a Class 9B team to a 9A team. What effect does that have on a team like this?
It's a conversation topic we've talked about here with a couple other folks too. Just seeing that move from 9B to 9A, seeing different teams. The Harding County Bison Ranchers, they're coming from quite a ways away, traveling into town here, and I think it will show a little bit of a challenge or difference as they move forward. But it's different schedules, I suppose. And,
yeah, absolutely. And Warner, really with the schedule the Battlers have this year, they are a very West River heavy schedule. Harding County Bison in here tonight.
Heads up to Lemon.
Yep, we're making a trip to Lemon here in 2 weeks. In fact, Warner, when they come in for Gettysburg's homecoming next Friday, is really one of the few East River teams that we're going to see this year, especially, the other two in our area being Harriet Selby and then Sully Buttes. Otherwise, every other team we play is west of the river. And let's check a couple of those teams. I'll just kind of let you know some of the teams that we're going to see later on this year. I mentioned Warner. They do hold an 18-0 lead with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter against Castlewood. Dupree is the team that we're going to see. We'll head there in September. They are down to Lyman tonight. They're playing that game in Lyman. That score is 16-6 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Let's see as we scroll through here. Timberlake is a team that we're going to see this year. They're having a hard time tonight. They trail Ipswich 36-0. That is in the fourth quarter. That game is in Ipswich. You mentioned Lemon McIntosh. They're up big on North Central in Eureka tonight. That score is 46-0. And again, so some good competition coming up here too. And so, as the team moves forward, you are looking for those improvements from game to game, week to week, and as this team goes. And you have to remember, too, this is a team that did struggle at times during the regular season last year and then made a run all the way to the semifinal.
Yeah. Yep.
And so definitely know that big things are possible, even despite a tough result here to start the season. Just a couple of announcements for things coming up next week. As I mentioned, homecoming, so Coronation in Gettysburg is at 7:30 on Monday night with a JV football game. With Falkton. That's here in Gettysburg at 5 o'clock that night. The girls are going to hit the court for the first time next Thursday, August 29th. That game is going to be here in Gettysburg against North Central, with middle school starting at 4:30 and the JV at 6:30. And then, of course, the big one, the homecoming day parade in the afternoon. I know meal over at the Lutheran Church coming up on Friday night, the Indian Tacos, good turnout for that all the time. And so just some again, things that you look forward to every year. Homecoming is just one of those things that you just don't get but once. And again, with the co-op, a couple times a year, Hoven is going to celebrate their homecoming in the middle of September. That opponent will be Sully Buttes for the second year in a row. So especially coming after a loss, it might be a good time for homecoming week to see, just to kind of get the excitement back again, and hoping to get a little momentum going into that game next week.
Starting the season off with 2 home games too.
Right.
Jump right back into practice here and look ahead at your next opponent.
Absolutely. Well, Tyler, again, thank you for joining us tonight. And again, if you were tuning in expecting to hear Warren LeBeau and Jeff Adele, Jeff was on the PA. So if you were in person here tonight, you got to hear him over the PA announcement. And Warren will be back with us next week. So we look forward to having him back in the booth. And thank you again to Tyler Fisher for getting us set up here and ready to go, to April Hobart for running the camera for us. It does take a lot of people to make these productions. And, of course, the Potter County Booster Club, all the businesses that support this effort, and all the businesses that sponsor these broadcasts. We certainly couldn't do this without you. Tyler, any final thoughts for us?
No, I appreciate you bringing me on board tonight. Like you said, it wasn't the outcome we were looking for, but a lot of good things to look forward for the season. So,
absolutely. Well, again, our score tonight is Harding County Bison 50, the Battlers 8. Again, tough result for the boys, but we hope for good things for them in the weeks to come as the season continues. So, with that, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We hope you continue to tune in for the Potter County Sports. These broadcasts will include the football games, volleyball games, basketball games this winter, some wrestling, some cross country, well, maybe not, cross country, some track. And so, again, the people make this available for us the fans in our area to follow these teams as much as possible. And, of course, whenever you can, get down to the field, get out to the course, into the court, and watch those teams in person. So that way they can feel your support in those venues as well. So with that, thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you at these events in the future. And until next time, this is Mike Hobart along with Tyler Ulrich, and we'll see you next week.
Lucky for us,